Hello. Look at this guy.
Now, surely you are.
Is that a Sontaran?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to a young woman just now, also Smith. Oh, there she is. Miss Smith.
Yes, Professor?
Come and meet your namesake.
Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm joined by
Thomas. Hello.
Hello, and we are we're here for another season, Thomas.
We're still going.
Season 11. Yep, here we are. 10 seasons down, 16 to go. The classic era. It sounds terrible when you put it like that, but someone did say before that I think we are actually over halfway in terms of quantity.
Yeah.
Yep, we're on to season 11 now, and we're starting a new season today, and we're about to dive into a four-parter called The Time Warrior, not to be confused with The Time Monster.
Yes.
Which is often what I do. I do get confused between them. So this was first broadcast from the 15th of December 1973 to the 5th of January 1974. Directed by Alan Bromley and written by Robert Holmes, who we know from sort of Spearhead from Space and a number of other great stories like The Space Pirates. No, not going to react to that.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes. So I was
I
feeling
think it
like
had something about magnets.
I couldn't actually see your face, so it was difficult for me to interact with you socially.
Gage.
Sorry about that. Yes, brilliant.
I know you particularly enjoyed The Space Pirates because there was a bit with magnets that you
Oh
quite
yeah,
liked.
the magnetic hull.
Yes, indeed. So we're about to dive into this. So what are you expecting, Thomas, coming into season 11? Any ideas?
Well, I'm assuming it's still Pertwee, unless they do a surprise regeneration in between the seasons.
Yeah.
What I am intrigued by is obviously Joe is gone, and so
Yeah.
I'm assuming that either the Doctor's going to be on his own for a bit, or there's going to be a new companion. So I'm kind of intrigued by that because I don't know who that's going to be.
Okay, yep.
And it's the episode, the story title doesn't really give away much about what the villain could be. So, yeah, kind of intrigued. I have no idea where it's going to go, actually.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, we should probably roll the tape.
Roll VT.
Roll
Also,
VT.
is it going to be an Earthbound unit story, or is it going to be intergalactic? Who knows?
Ah, yes, good question, yes, because we are familiar with our unit family in the Pertwee era.
Yeah. But also, before I even begin to play it, this first frame is already intriguing me.
Ah,
Is this a new intro on our hands?
well, we shall discover.
Let's see. Well, for anyone watching with our full commentary track for Season 11, Time Warrior Part 1, we will be beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. That's very different, isn't it?
Yep, so we get, as you say, it's a very new intro here.
Is this the first time we've kind of got a sense of the vortex? Well, it's kind of always meant to be the vortex, but hey, the classic logo.
Yeah, so we got the new logo sort of coming in.
Which
classic
the
logo,
current,
which is-
the current logo is kind of based on that one, right?
Yeah, exactly, yes. Yep, so new credits, new intro.
So yeah, I know the Howl Around thing has kind of always been sort of the vortex, but that was the most kind of explicitly like travelling down the vortex feel we've had so far, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. Hello. Look at this guy.
Now, surely you are...
Is that a Sontaran?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Although, of course, at this point, we don't know that, but you know that. So.
Yes. Oh, nice. I was wondering when they'd come in.
Did you know they were a classic era villain?
I think I did. I got it from the helmet shape. The body is quite different to what I'm used to in the modern era. But I like this design. This is nice.
Dr. Jon Smith.
Seems to be a
Jon
lot of them about
Smith.
today.
I'm sorry?
Well, I was talking to a young woman just now, also Smith. Oh, there she is. Miss Smith.
Yes, Professor?
Come and meet your namesake. Miss Lavinia Smith, Dr.
Dr. John Smith. How do you do,
Lavinia
Miss Smith?
Smith.
Doctor, I'm intrigued. What's that for?
That contains my equipment, Professor.
Well, that's original.
You're the virologist, Miss Smith?
Yes. Who told you?
Oh, I read your paper on the teleological response of the virus. A most impressive piece of work.
Thank you.
Particularly when I realized you must have written it when you were 5 years old.
Yes, that is rather difficult to explain, isn't it?
You're going to try, aren't you?
Well, my Aunt Lavinia is in America on a lecture tour, you see.
Mm-hmm.
She had an invitation to visit here. I took her place.
Why?
I thought all this might give me a good story. I'm a journalist, Sarah Jane Smith.
Wow. You know, I was about to say it, but I was like, if I get this wrong, that's going to be even more embarrassing. So I was holding out. I was like, that's got to be Sarah Jane, hasn't it? But if she,
I was waiting for you. Yeah.
I was like, if she's a few doctors away, that's going to be even worse.
I thought this was going to be. It could have been like The Master all over again, like where you just don't react. Like,
wow. Oh, okay. I didn't realise she was Pertwee, but that's really interesting. I think in my head she was a later Doctor. That's awesome. So Sarah Jane is the next companion.
so yeah, and I'd remembered you saying like about Sarah Jane before, saying, "Oh, and I don't know when she comes in and stuff." So
yeah. Great location.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure where they actually filmed this, but yeah, it's a good one. This is definitely a location because you can tell by the quality of the footage as well. It's been filmed on film rather than on videotape.
It's very nice. Oh, quite a charred. Interesting. Yeah. There we go. Elizabeth Sladen. I kind of want to see how this vortex looks for the credits. I'll leave it going.
No, it's good, isn't it? It's you can see they've gone the you can see the four sort of angles, can't you? Cut through the
kind of kaleidoscope effect, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's like a slit screen thing they did or something.
Nice.
It always reminds me of it's like oil on water, isn't it?
Yes.
There's colours there.
Yeah, it's very effective actually.
And of course, like you say, it's very, well, I was going to say reminiscent, but of course in the modern era is reminiscent more of this, with the sort of blues and the vortexy thing going on there. So
yeah. Wow.
There we go. So yeah, lots going on in that story. Lots of sort of moments. What are your takeaways?
Yeah. Oh no, I really enjoyed that. I loved the combination of introducing the Sontarans, but I'm used to in the modern era them being, they always seem to appear in a futuristic or modern setting. So seeing them in the kind of late medieval, I guess. Well, it's got guns, hasn't it? So it's, but you know, centuries ago, that kind of period setting. It's it kind of works, yeah, because they kind of look like knights with that kind of silver helmet. It's the idea of they're just seeing him as this warrior from space, which he is, but a lot more advanced than they can kind of comprehend. I thought that was nice, the time jumping. And of course, yeah, Sarah Jane. I did recognise her immediately, but I was just like, I began to doubt myself. I was like, if I call it and it's not her, that's going to be terrible.
Well, particularly as she's introduced with a different name as well.
Exactly, that kind of threw me. Lavinia
Smith.
So I was like, it is Smith, but but yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. What about you? What did you think of it?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good stuff in there, isn't there? Obviously, you know, first look at the Sontarans. So obviously, different experience for yourself. You know, knowing what a Sontaran is already. So. But yeah, it's a great design, isn't it? And obviously we get the reveal. I know you were saying, I wonder when we're going to see him without the helmet on. And of course, that's the cliffhanger, isn't it? You said like a little bit more charred looking. people often sort of say that they feel that this design of the Sontarans is the sort of definitive look. And I actually feel that the modern era, so in the sort of Russell T Davies era, and when you've got Strax and things like that, in Moffat's era, I don't think the Sontarans look as good. I think the Sontarans actually look a lot better in the Chibnall era. I think, although despite Chibnall's failings in many areas, the thing he did get right, I think, was a better look for the Sontarans, which was closer to this. Sort of a bit more, I don't know, ragged and war-torn. Just a bit rougher. So I quite like that. And of course, introduction of Sarah Jane as well. So of course, if you're watching this for the first time, you wouldn't have any concept of that. But of course, as the modern era viewer, you know Sarah Jane, so that gives it another spin.
Yeah, I remember, I think, watching School Reunion when it came out. That was my introduction, then watching a bit of the Sarah Jane Adventures. But yeah, there was always they did that really well in the modern era, because even if you hadn't seen the classic era, you got a real sense of, oh, this is someone who the Doctor clearly goes back a long way with. They played that really well. So no, it's cool.
And obviously new intros, new credits and all that. So I think as well, I mean, it's not really a big thing, but I think it's in this story that I think they've moved from calling it episode 1 to like part 1 on the things. I think it stays like that for the rest of the classic era, barring one story. So
nice.
There you go, trivia, Doctor Who trivia. But no, I quite like. I mean, I like the Pertwee credits intros we've had for the last few seasons, but I quite like this one as well. Is it the first time? No, I was going to say we've had Pertwee's. It's only Hartnell whose face we've not had in the credits, isn't it? Because Troughton's face was in it, and Pertwee's been in it.
Was Troughton's face in it? Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah. So it's only Hartnell, I think, who we don't get any of that at all.
Was there like a brief Hartnell thing in the end credits of the monk, the meddling monk? There was like a random kind of, they added some, was it like Vicky's face and some others at the end of those credits? I can't remember.
Yeah, I guess so, but it wasn't like part of the intro thing, was it? Like,
no, that's true.
Much. No. But no, a strong start for a new season. Got new companions, new monsters, new credits. It's all sort of all changed, isn't it?
It's all been revamped, but continuing the Pertweean consistency.
Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff.
Nice. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Do join us for the next episode of this story. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and on our Discord server. You can join that by clicking the link in the description. And we have a Patreon as well, where you can get the full commentary track for this episode and many others, and all the ones we do going forwards. So you can listen to us as you're watching along. But thanks for watching, and au revoir.
Bye-bye.